What's my housing level? I've got 146 vacant beds. Okay. Alright. Yep. I don't need more houses. I could have 146 more people. The population of our city could increase by 50% and we'd still have enough. Okay, the only purpose law that I really would want right now is the foreman ability. We don't need it. Workers might need someone to tell them what to do, but not us. Foreman's not a bad thing. I used to be a factory foreman. Well, great. You can be the foreman then. The foreman will ensure that everybody at this facility works to the best of their ability. You have to provide the foreman with food. That's why it costs 10 food rations. Alright, we'll boost this up so they should be able to cook faster, because we have a lot of raw food that they are not turning into cooked food. We will go ahead and research infirmary checklists so that people can be healed quicker. And that should take like no time at all. Our new automaton has been built. And we can actually run this cookhouse with an automaton if we wanted to. Let's do it. We're going to automate it. We want to automate everything. Now that we have that, we go back to heating. We've gotten all the heat upgrades. The only thing we don't have, we'll get this generator range upgrade. Just so that we can increase the range. More for fun than anything else. There's nothing else to explore. I want to send my scouts out, but there's nothing left. We've scouted everything. I feel like there should be more, but there isn't, at least not right now. Everything is awesome. I mean, it really is. Everything is awesome right now. We have everything we need and then some. We've got too much of everything. I need to keep building resource depots because of how much everything we have. Like, I don't even care that I just destroyed a whole bunch of trees. It doesn't even matter. We don't need them. Look at all the wood. I could upgrade the wall drill. I can actually build another one. Let's do that, actually. Let's build the other wall drill. More wood! Is it a little overkill at this point? Yeah, it is. At the same time, however, this sawmill doesn't have anything, so we just dismantle it. Look at all the little people coming over here to build the resource depot. More coal storage. More food rations storage. A group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities, and harassing women in the street. Our guards intervened and restrained the drunks before anyone was hurt. And let them sober up. We don't need to punish people. There's no that would just be, you know, it's just unnecessary meanness. They got drunk. You do stupid stuff when you get drunk. There's nothing else I want. Now, triage is an interesting one. If you triage, you will instantly heal everybody. Well, you instantly heal 2/3 of your patients. In practice, that means that everybody gets healed, basically. But a quarter of them die instantly. The lore of it is that your doctors are basically saying, like, this person, we can heal them. This person is less, you know, injured. We can heal them quickly. Focus on them. This person is like gravely wounded. There's like very little hope for him, so we just ignore him, let him die. He's gonna die anyway, sort of a thing. Unexpected guests. Refugees from the Frostland. A group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and many of them died on the way. The phrase, "Doom is coming," keeps being repeated. This isn't going to crash our hope, is it? Resolve the situation with the refugees. Well, we just took a bunch of them in, and we still have 135 vacant beds. And we'll send out a scout to grab these dudes. They're coming from over here. My other scout, I want him to do something, but I guess he can't We can't use... We certainly we can't send a scout. We can't send... no, they've been taken care of. We can't send a second scout in order to speed it up. It doesn't work that way. What we could do is research the faster scouts, and that would help. So now that we have generator range upgraded, let's get the boosted scout sleds with engine boosters! So because we have the generator range, it now extends out to here. And if we look at that. It barely even affected our coal usage. How many people are coming? A lot. 27, 22, 21, 20, 40, 60. Just over 60. We have 135 vacant beds, so that'll be fine. Basically, we're already prepared for these people before they've even arrived. Oh, this isn't running. I don't have my automaton running it. You know what? We don't need an automaton running this infirmary. We can run this with engineers. We have plenty of them. We're gonna run this. Basically, any workplaces that are far outside of our heating zone are going to be run by automatons. I don't think I'll need any more automaton redesigns or anything. But let's get engineer automatons, because this is an upgrade that I haven't gotten yet. I do want to build more, though. I should have gotten the redesign if I was going to build more, but I got so many resources it really doesn't matter. I know I'm not really sounding like I usually do in this game. I'm talking about how I don't really need... Why is there wood upkeep? What are we spending 183 wood a day doing? We can sign a law, but there's no law that I want to sign. What was that? Are there more refugees? That's our transport. And that's our other transport. And this is the guy transporting the refugees. Oh, he reached the refugees, I bet. Bet you that's what that's telling me. Telling me he's reached the refugees. There's very little for me to do at the moment except just speed up time. I have everything that I need. It's an interesting situation. I know it makes the game look really easy. But we're on medium difficulty. We're not on the hard difficulty. Running from the storm. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. We'd never have survived it. Thank our lucky stars, the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please let us in. Everyone's welcome. Alright. Now we don't have enough housing. That was a lot of people. Now we have 70 homeless. Okay, we need to fix it. And we had a lot of sick people among them, so they're being treated now. So because of that, we'll go to our infirmary. People are going to treatment, but we're still going to give extra rations at the infirmary. What it does is it increases the efficiency, so you don't waste it if the people aren't quite there yet. So we definitely need another housing zone. So what we should do is just wrap this road around, place a steam hub on it, and then start building houses. Lots and lots of houses. We gotta build 7 houses in order to fully house all these people. What's that done to our food supply? It's still great. We have enough coal for 8 days straight, even if we stopped mining.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Crank it up. Crank it up. Negative 76 Fahrenheit. Doesn't even matter. Everything's still nice and warm. All the food has come in from the hunters, so now the cookhouses are cooking it. Engineer automatons researched. We have boosted scout sleds, so they're going fast. We can get overdrive couplings. What overdrive couplings does is that when you overdrive the generator, it overdrives it more. We will build a guard station because of course we will. And we'll continue to build houses. There's a lot of gaps in there because the buildings don't line up properly. It's really unfortunate that we have so many gaps. I don't like all those gaps. But it's very difficult to get a building guide, sort of make a building guide for this game, because the buildings are different sizes depending on where they are on the map. I tried making a building guide, and it's definitely doable. But it will require me to, oh yeah, the automaton can run the, can do that. It can run a workshop. Let's put the automaton there. I want to see what it looks like when he's, clambered up on top of it. Houses are being built. Guard station can be manned. 111 people that aren't working. But what do I need? I don't need them to work. We've got it. What else do I even need? See, this is the benefit. This is right here, what you're seeing. This is the benefit of having tons of tech labs. Workshops. There's a letter to you from his team. The workers asked me to deliver this. They're plain people. Here's the gist. They want to thank you. The sight of this automaton working tirelessly in the inhuman cold. Yeah, see? Automatons are good. People like the automatons because they do the jobs that they used to toil away in the cold. Now the automatons do it, and they don't have to. An automaton stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. We can't afford to do that. That's why we have prosthetics. So you guys can build another prosthetic, and then guess what? We're building another automaton. Actually, wait, cancel that. Give me that steam core back. Let me just research the steam wall drill, so I need a steam core to do the upgrade. Speed up time. Oh, nope. No. Don't speed up time. Research. What do we even need at this point? I get the advanced wall drill, but I'm actually going to build it? Probably not. Is there any more insulation upgrades? Yeah, we could get healthcare insulation. Probably a good idea. As you can see, we are in a very good situation. Oh, but there's more, I forgot, there's more dudes coming. Oh, wait a second. There's more, dang it, there's more refugees that I could have been using my scouts to speed up. I didn't notice. See, the game needs to tell me about this stuff. Like, as soon as it happens. Alright. Let's fill up the rest of this Steam Hub's range with houses. So that's 4 more houses. Pull a road through here so the generator can power the houses. And then there's not enough room there to justify another Steam Hub. No, not a bunkhouse. Everyone lives in a house now. Put one there. That one's not in range. That's in range. That's not. That is. That is. So we get some more houses. There's an achievement called Urban Planner for getting 300 people living in the range of one Steam Hub, and I have gotten it. And it's really not that difficult. Basically just requires you to build a Steam Hub with a with the range upgrade just out in the middle of nowhere so that there's space available all around it. And you just very carefully place your houses starting right from the very edge of what is considered in range, and then you just fill in the area. And as long as you can get 30 houses in range of that Steam Hub, which is very doable, There's the other refugees. So we'll send this guy to go get him. So we want to get him into the city quickly. See, now that we have an automaton running a workshop, even when the engineers aren't working, it'll still we'll still have research coming in. Another huge group of refugees are even worse condition than the previous one. Many of the victims of frostbite. They talk about a huge storm coming from the south. Nansen led us north because his years exploring the Arctic taught him to survive here using natural resources. Nobody could have guessed what was coming, though. Should we let them in? Everyone is welcome. Get to work. There's not enough work to do. There are a lot of people that are ill. We have a steam core. I don't need that steam core for anything else. So we can build another infirmary. Is this going to be in range of the generator? It won't be. I can already tell that much. You know what? We're going to deconstruct this workshop. It's causing a big hole where we don't want a big hole, stopping us from building more useful structures there. So we're going to build the infirmary. Because we don't currently have enough capacity. Then we're going to go to these infirmaries. People are still on their way to treatment. $16 hours down to 10. Ooh, an achievement. What's it for? Hyper efficiency. Have a workplace efficiency with efficiency greater than 200%. That must be what it is. Greater than 200%. Sick are given extra rations. Help them recover. Let's go ahead and upgrade the rest of these hunters' hut. And I may as well build another one. Here's the thing. I've got so many workers now that I can afford to run just a lot of workplaces. So why not do it? As you can see, if you want to stockpile this much resources, it does take up a sizable chunk of your city. 17 hour. Okay, we're going to bump that up. The sick got extra rations. We got to heal these sick people, man. Give them extra rations. Healthcare insulation has been researched, so that'll be warmer. See, now we could use triage. So this is a situation where if you had the triage ability researched, okay, the law, you could sacrifice 1/4 of these people in order to immediately heal 2/3. The automaton will be unable to work for the next 12 hours, or the workplace. Okay, so we can't free it without at least, let me shut down. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just shut down the automaton because it doesn't matter which, because I don't need that building to run anyway. This guy doesn't have anything to do. Are these people gonna like tell me where another place is to explore? Because I want to do more exploring. Okay, so we will put more workers here. We will research. What else is there? We don't need hot houses. There's not even any point to researching those. Automaton redesign. More food. I'm stockpiling the food, you know, if you've noticed. We want to stockpile that food. Look at that. Look at all that food we're making. What about coal? Coal is still amazing. If we get another steam core, we can either build another automaton. Okay, so there's a lot of automatons coming to the generator because I don't have enough steam hubs near where they are. We're going to get more people. Do I have enough empty houses? I have 215 vacant beds. That's more than enough. You can look at all these houses that don't have lights on. It's all vacant houses. Third wave. They're on the verge of collapse. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who are too ill. Everyone is welcome. We have to heal. We have to save everybody. 50 gravely ill people. All right. The factory... The factory needs to start churning these things out. I say we build like 20 of these because a good portion of those people are being treated in medical posts. So they're going to become amputees. Oh, there's more places to explore. You go there. And you go there. What looms ahead? Oh! That's a thing. Yeah, that's not good. So that must be the north. Or is it the south? So we have to research something called the stereoscopic lens. Okay, well, as soon as this research is done, we'll go ahead and research that. What's this guy doing? Not doing anything. I don't have... It doesn't say that I have an idle automaton. Oh, is that the automaton that got shut down? It doesn't say that I have an unemployed automaton. I have 10 automatons. That's a lot. And it's all thanks to Tesla City being like a gold mine. I had no idea there was a location on the map before that gave you more steam cores. I've completed this... I have actually completed this scenario using... food situation is still plus 900. But it doesn't look like it's going up. More hunters, because we can. So now we need to research the stereoscopic lens. It costs 100 of each, which is pennies. Chump change at this point. Exit out. I have an idle automaton. It's this one, so we need to shove him over there. Okay, so once we research the lens, it'll tell us more about the storm that's coming. Apparently.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
I can't give them extra rations yet. Surprised not many people haven't become amputees. So we don't have enough. The reason this is red is because we don't have enough places for them to do. We're gonna give that extra rations, extra rations, extra rations. I wish there was a way that we could just give them all extra. I keep forgetting about this button. This button over here will scroll through other buildings of that type so that we don't lose track of our medical posts, so that we can give them all extra rations. Are we running this at full blast? We are. We're running this at full blast, and we're still gaining 3,000 extra coal a day. It's ridiculous. We have enough coal for 7 days, even if we stopped mining. But we won't, because the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They said the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouse will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish, and so will we if we can't heat our homes properly. We have to prepare. Hope falls. Yeah, quite a bit. We did what we could to race. So we've already got the generator ready. Let's pause. So we have to recall everybody within 7 days. Okay. We have to rescue survivors if we want. We're going to do that. And we have to gather a week's worth of food for each season. 3,390 food. We're almost there already. Alright. So we could upgrade these things, but they're not really necessary at the moment. So we've got all the housing things. The houses are as warm as they can get. How much vacant housing do we have? 155 beds. Should be more than enough for the people that we're going to be finding. Dying people. On their last legs. We need to bring them to our city. We need to keep track of that storm as well. It looks like it's moving. Is it moving? Oh, we never got this resource depot upgrade. You know, I bet that would help with our enormous quantity of them. That it would give us a lot more storage if we had it. More wounded. They must have fallen into a hole. Okay, so we'll bring them to our city. We've got 3 more locations to search.